So you're considering learning how to play the guitar, the coolest, most expressive, most fun instrument in the entire world. Well, I'm going to tell you right out the gate that it is not all sunshine and rainbows. Today, I'm going to tell you about the common dilemmas and roadblocks that all new guitarists face and why I stuck with the guitar despite those challenges. So we're going to rip this band-aid off right away and talk about finger pain. You'll notice that when you start playing guitar that your fingers will become sore. So the muscles in your fingers will become sore from using them in brand new ways. And also the tips of your fingers will become sore from pressing down hard on those guitar strings in order to get the sound from the notes you're trying to make. Finger pain is a part of the normal physical adaptation process that comes with learning the guitar, and it's something that we all face when we're just starting out. So you're not alone. Also keep in mind that this is temporary. Don't go into this thinking that every time you play the guitar for the rest of your life, if you so choose, that it's going to be met with pain every time you try to create beautiful music. And the cool thing is that when you're doing this, you'll notice that the tips of your fingers will produce calluses. These calluses will help toughen your fingertips. So when that pain kicks in, don't get discouraged. You're just developing steel-plated armor on your fingertips that most people don't have. And keep in mind, you can always take some breaks too if the pain becomes too unbearable for you. But don't get carried away with breaks. Don't go weeks on end without playing the guitar, because when you pick it up again, it'll be like you're starting over from the beginning, and with that, the pain will start all over from the beginning. So it's important to stay consistent right out the gate. And to a degree, the type of guitar you have can make a difference with this, which leads me to my next point: different types of guitars. There are two very general categories that all guitars fall under. It's either electric guitars or acoustic guitars. There are financial, practical, and individual differences that both have. And you may find a strong interest in both types of guitars. And in this case, you'll probably find yourself asking, which type of guitar is best for me to start with? Well, for starters, you might just want to grab the one that looks the coolest to you, because then you'll want to pick it up and play it because it looks so cool, and that'll keep you motivated and making consistent progress with your guitar journey. But if you're still unsure and you want to know which type of guitar is best for you and your unique preferences, I highly recommend you take that free quiz that I linked in the description of this video. You can also find the quiz at zacksharguitar.com. But basically the key traits that acoustic guitars have is that you don't need as much equipment for them to get started. All you really need is the guitar itself, a pick, and maybe an extra set of strings. You can even opt to take on some accessories if you want, such as a strap. Electric guitars, on the other hand, tend to require a little bit more of an investment to get started. So you'll need the guitar, of course, but you'll also need a guitar cable. You'll also need to get an amplifier to plug your guitar into in order to get that electric guitar sound. And like the acoustic guitar, you can always choose to get a strap and other accessories for that too. But again, if you want to make sure you're getting the guitar that's best for you right now, right away, save yourself some time and take that free quiz I linked in the description. My next word of caution to you is that guitar can take a very long time to learn and to get to the level that you want to be at, depending on what your ambitions are with it. And one person's goals might vary from another person's goals. Like, do you want to just be able to pick up a guitar and start strumming a few chords? Or do you want to be like an elite jazz improviser? So comment below and tell me what your biggest hopes and dreams are. I'm really curious to read about what new aspiring guitarists want to achieve with learning the guitar. But as one might guess, the amount of practice that you put into learning the guitar can really affect how successful you are with it. Don't worry too much about the exact number of minutes, etc., but if you can squeeze in any daily practice, I mean, ideally, probably 30 minutes a day, you should be all set. The key is to stay consistent, and I've actually got a free guide that I'll also link in the description that goes into more detail about that. It's a quick guide, but it can really help you set up your own goals and help you overcome any roadblocks that you might encounter with staying consistent. Because as I'm hearing myself echo in this video, that consistency is key, okay? You will make more progress in quicker time if you do just that. And so again, the guide is your resource for doing that. And like many things in life, you get out what you put in. Things that are worth having, like money, strength, and knowledge, take time to acquire. And you've got to ask yourself if learning guitar is also on that list. And I can say for myself and many others out there, knowing how to play guitar and developing a deeper understanding of music is an incredibly enriching experience. And so the reason I started this channel was to share my knowledge and passion with you in hopes that you get to enjoy the guitar as much as I do. And this leads me to my final point, which is why I stuck with the guitar despite all the challenges that come with it. And there are many, many reasons why I stuck with the guitar and continue to play it to this day, but I'm just going to list a few for you for right now. So while the journey of guitar playing isn't exactly sunshine and rainbows, the guitar is simply the best. It's the most fun activity for me. For one, it can be very therapeutic, both physically and mentally. After a long, stressful day, grabbing my guitar has been an ultimate mindfulness exercise. And physically, it has helped me a lot whenever I've had some wrist issues. It's managed to somehow stop the pain, and I'm very grateful for that. But the last reason I'll mention for now as to why I stuck with the guitar is because I just really wanted to play just like the rock stars I've been exposed to early on in my life. The rush of playing air guitar is one thing, but being able to actually play the songs you want to play, there's just nothing like that. There's nothing more rewarding than putting in all the work to eventually play the songs you never thought you'd be able to play. And so all I can say is that if you're on the fence, go out and give it a shot. And you made it to the right place by clicking on this video, because this channel is all about getting guitarists unstuck with their guitar playing. So I'm going to ask you to comment below and tell me two quick things. One, what inspired your interest to play guitar? And two, like I asked earlier, what are your biggest hopes and dreams with learning the guitar? And if after watching this, you're like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to go out and I'm going to buy myself a guitar. Don't forget to save yourself some time on making that decision and take that free quiz I've linked below first. And once you've got your guitar and you're ready to learn, go ahead and check out the video I made called The First 3 Things Beginners Must Know to Start Learning Guitar. It'll set you on the path for success when learning anything about guitar on the internet, and you can look at it as being your first guitar lesson. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Zach with Zach Shaw Guitar, and I will see you in the next one.